That must be Shen's palace on the other side of the city.
Great! We'll march into the tower and proclaim, "We are the Dragon Warrior and the Furious Five, and we are here to bring you to justice!"
The Dragon Warrior and the Furious Five are on a mission to sneak into the palace of Shen, the main villain in this episode of Kung Fu Panda, and bring him to justice. So, they come up with a plan, but Po the Panda has a special talent for adding a little bit of chaos into any situation. It's classic Po, never quite in stealth mode, but always full of heart and humor. If you're new here, please subscribe to this channel and hit the bell down below, because every week we create lessons just like this one to help you understand your favorite movies and TV series without getting lost, without missing the jokes, and without subtitles. Every lesson comes with an exclusive deck of flashcards featuring all the vocabulary we've covered. So expressions like bring to justice or stealth mode are already waiting for you. As soon as you finish watching the lesson, using your phone, click the link in the description under this video, and you will be redirected to the Real Life English app and start your vocabulary practice right away. I will show you how it works later in the lesson, and now let's watch the clip with the subtitles.
That must be Shen's palace on the other side of the city.
Great! We'll march into the tower and proclaim, "We are the Dragon Warrior and the Furious Five, and we are here to bring you to justice!"
What are you doing? This place is crawling with wolves.
Hey, isn't that the guy who hammered you in the face?
I do not like that guy.
We need to get to that tower without being spotted by those wolves.
Got it. Stealth mode.
Ha 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 ha.
Get out of the way!
Again. Now where there's noodles. Oh,
Ooh.
Oh! Hello! I couldn't help it. Oh!
yeah, okay. Anyway, where was I?
Where's Po?
How can we lose a guy that big?
That must be Shen's palace on the other side of the city.
Great! We'll march into the tower and proclaim, "We are the Dragon Warrior and the Furious Five."
When you proclaim something, you announce it publicly.
A feast! I proclaim a feast 2 nights hence!
We are the Dragon Warrior and the Furious Five, and we are here to bring you to justice!
If you catch some criminals, you might want to bring them to justice, which means capturing and punishing them, or making sure they face legal consequences.
Who better to bring this maniac to justice than me?
What are you doing? This place is crawling with wolves.
Okay, so to crawl means to move slowly along a surface. Bugs are crawling. When the place is crawling with bugs, it means there are lots of bugs there. It may also be used in a figurative sense to describe a place filled with people or animals in large numbers.
This place should be crawling with guards.
Hey, isn't that the guy who hammered you in the face?
I do not like that guy.
While a hammer is typically a tool, the verb to hammer means to hit hard or strike with force. And do you know what the word hammered means? I hope it doesn't happen to you often. If you know the meaning of this informal word, pause this video and write the answer in the comments. And by the way, I promised to tell you more about the flashcards that we created for this lesson. Has it happened to you that You got a chance to practice your English speaking by having a real conversation, online or face-to-face, and that word that you know you've learned just doesn't come to you at the moment when you need it. I know how frustrating that feels, to be in a conversation and find yourself pausing frequently because you're forgetting all the useful words you know. That sucks. I've been there myself. This feeling when you know what you want to say and you just want to be able to express your own thoughts just like you do it in your native language. Let me tell you, this is exactly what the Real F app can help you with. As I mentioned, every lesson comes with a deck of flashcards. By practicing just 10-15 minutes daily, you'll be able to transfer these new words from your short-term into your long-term memory. Plus, with the spaced repetition software that we built into the app, you'll retain vocabulary more effectively by reviewing new words at carefully timed intervals, just when you're about to forget them. I highly recommend you check it out. The app is free to download. Just look for Real Life English in the App Store, Google Play, or simply click the link in the description below. It's free to get started, so go and download it now.
We need to get to that tower without being spotted by those wolves.
Got it. Stealth mode.
If you're easily spotted, you're easy to notice. So to spot is to see or notice someone or something, especially when it's difficult to find.
I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I spotted several big mistakes.
But
We've been spotted! Come get us!
We need to get to that tower without being spotted by those wolves.
Got it. Stealth mode.
Stealth mode refers to moving quietly or secretly to avoid detection. This phrase is often associated with military operations, video games, or spy movies, where characters need to remain undetected. For example, a technology designed to make jets less detectable by radar is called stealth technology.
Stealth mode.
oh, get out of the way!
Again. Now where there's noodles. Ooh.
We can barely hear this phrase, but one of the wolves said, "foiled again." This is an expression used when someone's plan is ruined or stopped, and it's commonly used in cartoons or comic books by villains when their plans fail.
Courses! Foiled again!
Oh! Hello! I couldn't help it.
Yeah, okay. Anyway.
When you're unable to avoid doing something, in other words, you do it involuntarily, you say, "I can't help but do something." A common collocation would be, "I can't help but notice." And check it out in this example from Tangled.
You know, I can't help but notice you seem a little at war with yourself here.
Now let's watch the rest of the clip.
Okay. Guys!
Hey, Pope.
Sorry.
So that was stealth mode, huh?
Let's be honest, not one of my stronger modes.
Come on! This rice is raw!
You stole all my metal pots for Lord Shen!
Either you cook my rice, or I cook you!
My apologies.
Oh, do something! How am I supposed to help her cook rice without getting caught? Wait, I have a better idea.
1!
Hey.
Hey.
We're here to liberate the city and bring Shen to justice.
You will need help.
Thank you, brave sheep, but it's too dangerous. I can't let you.
Oh, no, not me. It's not safe to speak here.
Right.
I'm talking about Masters Ox and Croc. They're in Gongmen Jail on Black Dragon Alley.
What? They're still alive? They must be in that jail gathering intelligence, hatching a plot to use their awesomeness to defeat the weapon! Okay, let's go! Thanks, sheep.
Hey! Stop that costume! Get them!
Get him! Oh, sorry!
Take that!
This rice is raw.
You stole all my metal pots for Lord Shen.
Either you cook my rice, or I cook you.
My apologies.
If you like cooking, you probably use pots quite often. These are common kitchen utensils. There's an interesting idiom with the word pot I would like to teach you today. Stirring the pot is this action. But when used idiomatically, it means to cause trouble and create tension between people.
You always have to stir the pot.
Unlike you when you make your lumpy clam chowder.
We're here to liberate the city and bring Shen to justice.
You will need help.
Thank you, brave sheep, but it's too dangerous. I can't let you.
Oh, no, not me.
Their plan is to liberate the city, meaning to set it free from enemy occupation.
Cool. I will liberate her. Consider her liberated. And if she doesn't want to be liberated?
They must be in that jail gathering intelligence, hatching a plot to use their awesomeness to defeat the weapon!
Intelligence has multiple meanings depending on the context. In the scene, the phrase gathering intelligence refers to collecting secret or strategic information about an enemy. You might have heard about the CIA. This abbreviation stands for the Central Intelligence Agency, a US government organization that secretly collects information about other countries. Hatching a plot is creating or planning something secretly, usually something bad. The phrase originates from the idea of something growing or forming, like an egg hatching. So you can hatch a plot or hatch a plan. Here in the Angry Birds movie, you can see the word hatch used in two different contexts when talking about eggs hatching and hatching a plan.
Come on, Leonard.
Leonard can't dance. He's hatching a new plan. Don't hatch now. Do not hatch now. Get that red scab off my hands!
They must be in that jail gathering intelligence, hatching a plot to use their awesomeness to defeat the weapon!
When you win a battle or a competition, you defeat your enemy. You can also defeat an obstacle by finding a way how to overcome it, like here when Poe says they hatch a plan to defeat a weapon. Defeating an opponent or obstacle is a common theme in movies where heroes overcome villains.
Quit clowning around and get in the car! Buzz! I know how to defeat Zurg!
You do?
That must be Shen's palace on the other side of the city.
Great! We'll march into the tower and proclaim, "We are the Dragon Warrior and the Furious Five, and we are here to bring you to justice!"
What are you doing? This place is crawling with wolves.
If a place is crawling with wolves, it means there are very few wolves. It's filled with wolves in large numbers. The wolves are hiding.
Hey, isn't that the guy who hammered you in the face?
I do not like that guy.
We need to get to that tower without being spotted by those wolves.
Got it. Stealth mode.
Which of the following best describes stealth mode? Hiding behind something, walking slowly in public, operating in a way that is not easily noticed or detected.
I'm talking about Masters Ox and Croc. They're in Gong Men Jail on Black Dragon Alley.
What? They're still alive? They must be in that jail gathering intelligence, hatching a plot to use their awesomeness to defeat the weapon!
Fill in the blanks. They must be in that jail gathering to... A plot means to secretly plan something, usually something bad. That's it for today. Remember to review all the words and expressions you learned in this lesson with the flashcards in our real-life English app. You'll find a special link right in the description below. Just use your smartphone to get started. It's the easiest way to make these words stick with you forever. And if you're a fan of Kung Fu Panda, check out this lesson next.
Oh, what's going on? Where,
What are you pointing? Oh! Okay. Sorry. I just wanted to see who the Dragon Warrior was.
How interesting.
Master, are you pointing at me?
Him?
Who?
You.
Me?